Jontron.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I bet you're wondering what's going on here, huh? Well, while I was away, I decided I needed to become like a pretty cool dude to fit in with the guys at school, and I meant that figuratively, but it sort of took on a bit of a literal nature, as you can see here. All right, well, it all started about 3 weeks ago, when I broke into the Hall of Coolness, where only the most smooth reside, to get inspiration on being totally fly. Stevie Wonder. Pretty cool, but he can't see. I need eyes. Rocket Raccoon. Too topical. Also not human. Cher. The epitome of being dank, but I just don't really want to be Cher, to be honest. And then I saw it. The glacial gladiator himself, the one, the only. Vanilla Ice. That's who I want to be. That's who I'm gonna be. That's the coolest guy ever. I said out loud to myself, although it was probably a bad idea because the guards could hear me. Those were not real men. Those were mannequins. Oh, why do I lie? And then that's how I got here. All right, the results, okay, they haven't been stunning, frankly. I think I might be less cool than before, but you just get to a point where it's just basically sunk cost. You gotta cut the loss. Stupid piece of shit. Fucking not even that fucking cool. Welcome to the Fashion Museum of the Architectural. First we have the Gothic, the Orient, the Colonial, and of course, the Modern. So, yeah, what's your problem, dude? You're acting like I literally jumped a motorbike from the highway in front of your horse, causing you to fall and almost sever your spine. What are you, some sort of square? Mediocre at best! Rise and shine, bitch! We're going to Disneyland! I am simply asking a normal human question out of curiosity, not to mine data, human! Whew! Glad that's over with. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go where I always go in between videos. I'm gonna freeze myself for about 6 to 8 months. All right, because hit me now. If I hurt myself first, then you can't hurt me, okay? Let's go. Now you'll appreciate me. Oh, that's funny. Which one of you numbskulls, which one of you fucking rascals put me up to this one? All right? You know what I meant. I said make me, I want to be frozen, like at the beginning, show the beginning. What am I? You're all a bunch of fucking comedians, aren't you? You know I've been having trouble at home. I'm incontinent these days. I just gotta get the shot done and leave. I hate it when my computer combusts because my own blood from my blood bag is spilling on my computer. If only there was some way to fix this. Of course, the solution was flex tape. Flex tape. Okay, have you heard about this stuff? I mean, this is basically, have you heard of Jesus? Well, even he couldn't do as much as flex tape, apparently. I had never heard of flex tape until I was in the pub. And out of the corner of my eye, I happened to catch this infomercial about flex tape. So I'm gonna let Phil do the talking for you, because I want you to be as sold on flex tape as I am. Disclaimer, I am not actually sponsored in any way by flex tape, although I wish I was. Call me. All right, I'm just gonna let you enjoy this for yourself. Here we go. This is flex tape.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair.
You gotta love, it's always a guy like Phil Swift, Johnny Starr. You never get a guy coming out like, it's me, Józefi Krakowski with flex tape.
Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but Flex Tape grips on tight and bonds instantly. Plus, Flex Tape's powerful adhesive is so strong, it even works underwater.
You still left the other one, Phil! You've done half a job and you got a full smile.
Flex Tape keeps its grip, even in the toughest conditions.
That is not the toughest conditions. That looks like you're going through a car wash. Who do you think you're fooling?
Big storms can...
That might be the toughest conditions. You scared me. That wasn't even, does this have anything to do with flex tape? Are you all right, Phil?
Flex tape is perfect for marine, campers, and RVs.
I love on these commercials, literally. It's like, you could just use this on anything. Open heart surgery. Guy's got an artery going. Flex tape. Well, honestly, what they should do in these infomercials is just tell you what it can't do. Just tell you the 3 or 4 things that flex tape can't fix. A broken marriage, even then, shown to be slightly more effective than placebo.
Flex tape is super strong.
Flex tape ain't super strong, Phil. You're super strong.
And once it's on, it holds on tight.
I got a couple pictures of Phil in my house on the wall. May or may not have photoshopped his undies off. May or may not have photoshopped his wiener on. I've done it though, really, it's serious. It's a problem.
To show you the power of flex tape, I sawed this boat in half.
Phil, what does that have to do with tape? You're not, okay, I want to tell me, how the fuck, what does that got to do with flex tape?
I sawed this boat in half and repaired it with only flex tape.
You repaired it with only flex tape. I'm sure you did.
Yeah, doggy!
And you're on the boat! He's on the fucking boat! I'm sorry, does that say 12-inch wide flex tape used on both inside and outside of the boat? Oh, see, you gotta make sure to use it both on the inside and the outside. There is no fucking way that the only thing they use to put that boat back together is tape. I'll eat my fucking flex tape.
Imagine everything you can do with the power of flex tape.
All right, I got flex tape, for real. Let's see if this works. All right, I no longer want water. Oh, shit! Okay, moment of truth. Oh, jeez. Come here. Come here, I gotta plug up those eyes. That nose is still breathing. There we go. All patched up. The next one we have is Flex Seal liquid. Let's have a look at this. Oh, great Phil, our Prometheus. What fire of knowledge do you bring to us mortals today?
Phil Swift here for Flex Seal, the easy way to stop leaks fast.
That's a colander, Phil. It's supposed to have holes and leaks. What you've done is essentially you've made a bowl.
The easy way to stop leaks fast.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil. Could have just grabbed one of these, Phil. Don't need Flex Seal. Look at its curvature. The easy way to have a bowl without creating one out of a colander.
And now, there's Flex Seal liquid, this super thick rubber that you could pour right into cracks.
You could pour it right into cracks. You could do that. But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Even dip all your tools for a tough, no-slip grip.
Even dip all your tools? I can understand the other two. Like, there's some application, but how do you go from, like, you can stop water from going through cracks, weatherproof some of your outdoor materials, dip your tools in this shit, I don't know. This product is worthless in its current state. Now that's good. Just get that right in there. Just soak that right up. Now you can basically see that this is a 100% improved product. Thank you, Flex Seal. Grandpa been hitting the sauce a little too much? Think he's a little too old for that? Done. He ain't getting in there. Broken item. Fixed.
To show you the incredible sealing power of Flex Seal liquid,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
we made this entire airboat and covered it in Flex Seal liquid.
Another boat? Are you serious?
After a day on the water,
And he's riding it again. Phil, you did not just roll some Flex Seal on that and go out in fucking gator-infested waters. I know you didn't. A disclaimer, multiple coats used. We didn't just, slap some of that shit on and send it out.
and the inside is completely dry.
I can scarcely believe this is working at all. I can guarantee you in a minute or two, his whole operation's gonna come apart. I'm gonna fall in the water. I might go blind for life. All right, we got one more here. We got the Flex Seal Extreme Bucket Demo. Anything with the words extreme and bucket, you know it's gonna be good.
You may have seen a few people test Flex Seal.
Okay, he's lost it. It's over. Phil, I knew from the moment I saw you slapping tape on holes, you might have had a couple holes up here you needed some flex tape for, you know what I'm saying? Keep the demons from getting out. Don't try this. Don't try this. It's not even a don't try this at home. Just don't try this. Phil, he's gone insane. He came in here earlier with a knife and a chainsaw. Please help. Send help.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not that much damage, really, Phil. It's not. Could be a lot worse.
How about a little more?
Oh, he's going for the chainsaw. Seriously, do not try, never attempt this. Phil has gone too far. He has sniffed too much flex glue, and now all he can see is Martians.
No, that's a lot of damage. Let's see if it's going to leak.
I think it's going to leak. I think it's fair to say it's going to leak.
Yep, it leaks.
Yeah, it leaks. It leaks. Definitely leaks. Go in the water is coming out the bottom. It's leaking. Leaks.
All right, let's seal it with Flex Seal. All you need to do is just spray a nice, even coating.
All you gotta do, just spray that round, squirt it round, get it nice and even. Before you know it, you have your bucket back that you destroyed. You'll get that back.
If you test it and there's still a little leak, you may need to add a few more coats.
After all that flex spray, man, you're gonna have no bucket left. You know, friends or family would ask me, why didn't you just buy a new bucket or not destroy the one you had? You know, I'd just turn to them and I'd say, speaks for itself, doesn't it? No replacement for that, I tell you what. Look at that, look at how it holds that water. It's just as good as new. I scarcely notice a difference.
Once it's dry, hit it again. Just give it time, have patience.
Have patience. It's not a miracle product. Slap on that flex tape. It's not a fucking miracle. Slap it on with the might of Zeus. What do you, just have some fucking patience.
Wow, we had to repair a lot of damage. Let's take a look.
Phil, you keep alluding to the amount of damage you've done to the bucket. I know you got a bit of a Rambo complex, all right? It's not that serious.
We'll look inside. Well, this is where the knife went through.
Oh, you're just gonna show that on live television? You got a full fucking bucket autopsy here. Have you thought of the family of the bucket? How are they gonna feel seeing that on the nightly news? Yeah, I bet you wish you were a little nicer to me now, huh? You used to call me Eduardo Squidwardo behind my back. You think I didn't notice, huh? I'm gonna give you lots of damage. I feel like I could actually accidentally kill myself this way by stabbing directly into my heart. So I'm gonna stop, for real.
Wow, there's absolutely no leaks. It's completely dry.
Oh, look at that. The water's going in the bucket and it's being a bucket.
Now that's amazing. Cameraman, you checking this out?
Cameraman, you see that? You see? Couple turd stains and a jizz napkin in there. Never seen anything like it.
You know, Flex Seal is an amazing product. If you fill all the cracks and holes and you let it dry completely, Flex Seal works.
If you do the thing and you do it right and you don't fuck it up, it works. It just works. Slap it on my butt. Keep that poo in for as long as you can. When it finally comes out, by golly, that's gonna feel like the best shit you've ever taken. This is Phil Swift with Flex Tape. I'm a prostitute.
Call now for free email consultation.
Welcome to John's Spooky Kitchen. Just came up with that name right now. That's how good I am. Wasn't planned. Shit, can't compete with that. Check out that Social Blade. Hey, I'm just like one of them guys at Benihana, you know what I'm saying? You know, I've been thinking recently, and frankly, I got a little teed off. Excuse the language. Because I was thinking, Thanksgiving's got a festive holiday food. We roast a turkey for Thanksgiving. Christmas, you got the holiday ham. What do you got for Halloween? Nothing. What are you gonna do, smelt candy corn down into a liquid viscous gold? So I decided to come up with my own food that'll be perfect for the Halloween season. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna be cooking a turducken. Oh, well, what's a turducken, you ask? Well, obviously that's a chicken inside of a duck, inside of a turkey. It's the Frankenstein of foods, really. Borderline unethical. Okay, by the way, you might be thinking, John, how'd you devise that? Well, I didn't. That one comes courtesy of Paula Deen. Go right on Food Network. Paula's just smiling away, but I tell you what, the turkey, chicken, and duck probably aren't. True story. This is a dish so vile that PETA made a video condemning it, yeah.
Hello, the internet. Today we're going to make a vegan version of a turducken, or as it's also known, a tofucken. A turducken is a chicken stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a turkey, which is probably the grossest I've ever heard of. Usually eaten by simple bags.
That's one bad recipe if you got grandma cursing up a storm over it. So now I, with literally zero training, am about to try to cook this thing. As you can see, the level is advanced. Baby, I burn eggs. Prep time, 30 minutes. Total, 13 hours. All right, here we go. Step 1, the chicken. Free bird.
In the arms of the angel.
All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, she's beautiful. I know people are gonna make fun of me because they're like, what, you've never deboned a chicken before? Is that part of the procedure? Is that as a maxi pad? She was on the rag before she hit the slaughterhouse. This just shows how either incompetent my generation or me is. So the trick to turducken is you have to debone this, basically. So we have to make an incision here. Yeah. Who needs these? Yeah, there goes that. Was I supposed to get rid of the wing? Well, I have. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. I'm supposed to get that thing, right? That whole middle out, but keep the rest intact. Now I know this is true, but you see the method of doing so is the part that I don't understand. Something about there's a bone here, a joint, and I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what I'm dealing with. Okay, I was more scared than the chicken I'm dealing with. Oh, I've sliced myself. Can you get salmonella in the bloodstream? I think I've got the hang of this now. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, I actually got this. Anyways, there's that. She's gone. It's gone. That is gone. Whatever it is, I don't care. There we go. Boneless chicken fillet. Hey, if the sun don't rise in the east, then that ain't a beautiful fillet. If the sun does rise in the east, then I don't know what kind of metaphor I'm going for. What I'm trying to say is that's a beautiful bird. You know, even in my wildest dreams, I thought this couldn't possibly go this poorly. Second step's the duck! Now, if you want to know about this bad boy, I went to my local meat market that sells hard-to-find game here in New York City. And I said, you got duck? And they said, we're all out of duck. The last guy just bought it, and I said, are you fucking kidding me? This is what always happens to me. Fuck my life. Is there anywhere else here that sells duck? And he says, duck? In this city? No way. Apparently he hadn't ever heard of Chinatown, because I took the subway. I took the one line straight down to Chinatown, baby. Peking duck. An emotionless Chinese man sold that to me, by golly. I don't know if that's safe to eat. Listen, I love Beijing. I love the Chinese, but I'm a little skeptical of your duck. Normally I'm feeding you by the river. Today, I'm taking your skeleton out. That's life. I actually think my grandma once gave me duck when I was like 3, and I said, Grandma, frankly, this tastes like shit. My grandma said, watch your mouth. I took my backhand to her. That was the last time Grandma questioned me. Just kidding, that didn't happen. It was a complete lie. I love my grandma. But your duck still tasted like shit. That wasn't a joke, that was a real thing. Believe it or not, this is not a Ridley Scott film. It's anyone's guess as to what that is. Now what you're gonna do is you wanna put your chicken right inside your duck. And this is gonna really, I'm gonna tell you now, that's how you locks the juices in. Cover it back up with whatever that is, and move it aside. For the star of the show, boys, that's right, I'm talking about the turkey. Fresh, never frozen. This bad boy was watching Rick and Morty last night. This is good quality compared to the other things. Oh, it's absolutely massive. There's some sort of like thing here. Some muzzle. Don't worry, guys. I don't think she's going anywhere. What is that? It's going into the walls of the turkey. You hear that? What have they done? So now it's time to get that turkey open and filleted, boys and girls, because we're making Halloween dinner. Hey, that's actually easier than the other one. That's not so bad. Yeah, okay, got you. See, I'm getting the hang of this. No. Okay, this one's got one too. Sometimes I go up to my mom and I go, haha, prank you, Mom.
right, so guys, what I suggest you do, you take your Peking duck, you get him right in there. Now this, as you can see, don't forget the paprika. You get a little garlic. You get a little this is the paprika. Then you close that boy up. Now this is the part where you get the sutures. Okay, now that's a beautiful bird. That's a beautiful bird. You know, when you see something like that, you just can't help but wonder why. There has to be a greater power out there somewhere, so why would he let this happen? Okay. And she's together. I'm not. All right, guys. Now the climax. Ow, it's hot. The glove's hot. Now for the climax you've been waiting for. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of damage. There it goes. The fucking spider webs. All right, she's done. You boys and girls ready to have a feast?
Wait, what?
It's a what inside a what inside a what?
I will not put that meat in my mouth no matter how hard you make it.
Inside a duck, inside a turkey.
All right, guys, here goes. Oh! Holy smokes, that turducken! Oh, she's come back for vengeance! Paula Dean is the reason all my friends are dead! Wow. I guess you could say this wasn't fucking worth it at all! All right, first up we got Prancercise, a fitness revolution. Okay, this ain't your average fitness. It's about self-expression. It's about non-violence. It's about conservation. It's about 3 things that I don't know how they're related to each other or related to exercise or horses. So in their own words, Prancercise registered is defined as a springy, rhythmic way of moving forward, similar to a horse's gait. This form of movement, along with dietary and spiritual principles, can create the most satisfying, holistic, and successful bullshit program one could hope to experience. Man, you don't even have to be good in this world. You just gotta put words together in a funny way. Here we go. Let's do Prancercise. Registered.
Hello, I'm Joanna Rohrbeck of Prancercise LLC,
Hi, Joanna. Based on your website, I bet you're totally not gonna say something insane right now.
and I'm here today to show you the 4 modes of Prancercise. I've got my ankle weights in place, and my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
Let's stop talking. Joanna, you've been talking to me for like 3 seconds. You're like, here's the 4 principles. Stand and let's go. From the website, you made it sound like there was a lot more to it than that, Joanna. But let's see. Show me. Let's prance. Oh my God. For real? That's it? What is playing? Is this the same few measures from Sweet Home Alabama?
Big wheels keep on turning.
She's channeling the horse, guys. It's clear. Look at that. Look at the way the feet move, okay? The arms. Horse don't have arms. Spiritual, holistic, downright strange. This is why you don't go to Florida. We're trying to saw that state off. Have it float into the Atlantic, okay? We don't want you. We don't want you, Joanna, and your weird dancing. We don't want it. So that was Prancercise. I'm already feeling a couple pounds lighter. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, next up we got something called Zuikeen English. Okay, Zuikeen English is a Japanese television series originally aired in 1992 in an effort to market their traditionally unprofitable time spots and give opportunities to young creators to express their new ideas. One such program tried to help viewers to fall asleep, while another showed an actor reading out a well-known novel and nothing else. Zuikeen English was born under these circumstances. Even the greatest have humble beginnings.
三角筋でトラブル。やだ。道に迷っちゃったみたい。
I too feel very lost in this negative space park.
Shut up! Don't say a word.
I can't find fault with that. So who am I, huh? I'm just friendly John. Who am I now? Oh my now. It can happen just like that. You won't even see it coming. It just had. That's why you gotta be careful. You better have watched Zuki in English so you can figure out how the fuck to respond to this. Because even we don't know. We speak the language.
Spare me my life. Spare me my life.
Spare me my life. Spare me my life, Zuki in English.
Spare me my life.
ちゃんと言いたいけど痛い。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
私はひどい下痢です。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for letting us know. How much do you think he got paid to say that? He didn't sound like his heart was in it.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
All right, man, I get it.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
So that's Zuki in English. I don't think we need to see any more of that. We got that. All right, what's next? Next up, we've got something called Young at Heart, Body Conditioning with Estelle. This is actually Estelle Getty from Golden Girls, so this should be pretty good.
Hello, I'm Estelle Getty. Between you and me, I wasn't always the fitness goddess you see here today. This positive attitude took work.
You're gonna have to go a little harder than that, okay? You wanna see self-deprecation? Just look at me in the morning in the mirror. Okay? No one's there to see it. But it happens.
Who wants to look like this?
Estelle, come on. No need to be rude. You think I chose this? I'm just here to do some fucking jumping jacks.
As people grow older, they get smaller. If I got any smaller, you'd mistake me for a peanut.
Absolutely unlikely.
Well, here's a peanut who's determined not to get any smaller.
You sure this is a workout video?
My exercise program was created by Raphael Picot. He's very successful. He's also a full-time French hunk.
Estelle, don't get weird. Don't get weird on me, Estelle.
Come on in, Raphael.
Here comes Raphael.
You're my inspiration, Estelle.
Oh, please, I could live inside one of your thighs.
Estelle, what does that mean? People don't say that, Estelle. We don't talk about living inside someone's thigh.
Raphael has trained a number of senior citizens, and
Raphael, I don't like your hand. I feel like you're really encroaching on Estelle's everything.
This exercise program improves muscle strength, flexibility, bone density, and posture. Go get them, Tiger.
Ooh.
Don't want to see it like that, Estelle. Don't want it. You're like my grandma. Don't do that.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right.
Exercise seems to improve everything.
Can even improve your sex life. I'd like to correct the rumor that senior citizens are not having sex. We are. We're just having it slower. Come to think of it, that's pretty good.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
I don't like this one bit. Please just go back to hanging out with B. Arthur.
Okay, our next one is Mariko Takahashi's fitness video for being appraised as the next fat girl. Are you going to human appraisals? And they're just like, ex-fat girl, I can see it. A little bit extra skin, I see it, you can't hide it from me. Tape it back. How do you get appraised as an ex-fat girl? What the hell does that even mean?
Hi, I'm Mariko Takahashi.
What the fuck? You got some sort of, it's like a tumor disorder. I don't know if anyone just wants to come point blank point that out. Like, did you notice you're fucking deformed? Had you noticed that?
We'll be building muscular strength. That's what this video's about. Beauty and strength. This is connected to everything in life. It's connected to victory and happiness. Victory and happiness is the most important thing for everyone. Okay, let's go. Pump the arms like
I feel like this is something from a fucking JRPG. Is this a boss battle?
slow and strong. 4 more coming.
How do they even get the dogs to look that realistic? It looks too good. Is it like CG or they've just been like grafted on to these midgets? What is it, a bunch of children with dogs' heads grafted on? It's weird. You see stuff like this all the time and you're like, who had the time to think of this and then make it?
Think it up. It's too tighter. Now step aside, outside right here, no arms.
I'm surprised I haven't tried this earlier. I'll give this a shot. All right, let's do this. Where you going? Huh? We gotta work out. Come here, Fifi. How you enjoying that? You feeling the fitness? Have you peed on me? It's possible.
Thank you for joining. Be well.
Official worldwide Olympic partner. Sponsored by Panasonic. So this is an actual Olympic thing? Different strokes for different dogs, huh? Okay, we've had our fun, all right? We've had our games, but now it's time to get serious, okay? Now we're going for the crowning jewel in the workout pantheon, okay? We got the Marky Mark workout featuring Mark Actual Wahlberg. I don't even know what to say, but it's a Mark Wahlberg workout video, so without further ado.
Yo, Cuz Neil's downstairs, he's making some shakes and stuff. Let's go. Fucking pancakes, the whole 9 yards.
Fucking pancakes! If somebody comes up to you in the morning and says, fucking pancakes, you get your ass out of bed, okay?
I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Cuz, look, 1 minute.
This is really motivating me, seeing a man reluctantly get out of bed to eat a pancake, really. I don't think there's been exercise mentioned yet. Unless his pecs being in shot counts as a mention.
Yo, what's up, Marky?
What's good, Marky Mark?
Lounging here with Rich Mender from Gold's Gym. Neil Swoops, no handshakes in the video.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
You know, the biggest question people ask me is, why am I doing a fitness video?
Oh God, it's self-aware.
You know, I'm a rapper, you know, but I've been into fitness for a while. I've learned a lot.
That doesn't seem like the same person. He's got to look back and be so proud of this.
Really key in on the strong points, which is form, focus, and determination.
Mark, I don't think you're keying in on anything. You might be keying some cars with your hoodlum friends. That's about it for keys with you. Form, focus, determination, non-violence. Punch a Vietnamese man's eyes out. That really happened, by the way. That was Mark's first career.
I've accomplished a lot. You know, people always ask me, you know, about running around in my underwear and trying to sell my body.
Do people ask you about that, Mark? Concerned ask? A curious ask? What kind of ask?
But I think I've accomplished a lot. I have a lot to be proud of, so, you know, why not share it with people? The important thing to remember is you're starting where you're at.
That is the face of a man trying to figure out how Mark Wahlberg got a workout video.
Got my fly assistant, she's gonna help me out.
You just check her out.
All right, on 3, baby, we doing 10.
He's just staring straight down her tits. Mark, I understand it's shameless, but Christ!
Pow! What's up? It's the Monk D, Cock D. In gym workout. Pow! Yo, the video's over. I'm done working out.
Pow!
5 G's, peace.
I love you, Mark. I love you, Mark Wahlberg. I love you. It's only love. A little bit of hatred. Okay, I can't judge, all right? I remember when I went through this phase in my career. Welcome to Johnny John's Game Zone. We got some of the best games out there, some of the most mediocre workouts you ever seen. Yeah, I like the look on that one. Yo, babe, let me spot you while you get that. Come on, get that right in. Oh, yeah, love level 4 on this. Quam's Fortress, great level. And by the way, I know of another 2-player game we could play. Super Smash Brothers. Pow! All right, moment of truth. Let's see if I lost any weight. Looks like some things never change. Oh my God!
The future is now. Virtual reality is here.
Freak it, let's get him.
Such an asshole.
Dude.
Jack, give me my block.
Jack, give him back, Jack.
It's my block, dude. Can you touch my ears with your dirty hands, please? Yes, those hands. No, don't be shy. Yes, put your hands up my ears. Yes, yes, little boy. Just do just that. Yes.
Yeah, it's basically what I'm thinking right now.
What's the matter, Woody?
Zictor's demolishing a historic building downtown, and he's going to build another power plant. I want you out to cover the story.
Woody's the kind of guy you just walk past at work, isn't he? You just avoid making eye contact with him as you make a break for the bathroom, or else he'll pull you over and show you one of his sick 144p videos of Carlos Mencia.
What's going on, Ryan? We gotta go check it out. Looks like Zictor's at it again.
Again? Zictor's at it again? We should have known. We should have known the first time based on his Star-Lord Emperor name.
No more nukes! No more nukes!
I hate to tell you this, I think you guys are a bit late on this. What do you mean, no more nukes? Once you make the first nuke, that's it. There's just nukes.
Hi, guys.
Just get here?
Yeah. We can't just let Carl Zichter destroy our old neighborhood, you guys.
I know. What gives him the right to do this anyway?
Land ownership, a deed. There's got to be some paperwork in there somewhere.
Say goodbye to it.
What are we gonna do without that government building in the middle of nowhere?
Meanwhile, at Evil Skyscraper Inc., CEO Carl Zichter prepares for a nice afternoon of watching random buildings explode and maniacally scheming alongside a confused iguana. All right, dude, you're at a 10. You need to bring it down to like a 6 or a 7.
Do it. Now!
Oh God! The stock footage doesn't even match the show!
Return to virtual reality and...
Return to virtual reality? Hold on, you're gonna have to back it up. You were in there and then you came out? You have virtual reality, you can go in it? Who are you again? I love how casually he just says this out of nowhere. Return to virtual reality, and Janice, if you don't mind, there's a stack of papers on my desk that says file before December, if you could get to that. Back at the Tao Dojo, our heroes are forced to perform basic labor and file Sensei's taxes for no pay. How noble.
You want to play? Roll over.
Nah.
Please don't do this to me now. Oh, I just had it fixed last week. What's it doing now?
Some kind of power surge?
I don't know, guys, this is pretty weird.
Greetings from virtual reality.
Oh my God, it's him, he's here, it's real. Who's that?
Professor Horatio Hart. Ryan, it is urgent that you come to my laboratory immediately.
Ryan Steele, that's me. A funny little man on the computer is talking to me. Ryan Steele, that's me. By the way, the man who played Professor Horatio Hart here had a very long, industrious career. Julian, if you're out there, contact me. Set you up with a YouTube channel. I want to see the 10 hours Julian Combs Absolute Dead Emotionless compilation.
What we feared most has happened, Mr. Zichter. Professor Hart has contacted Ryan Steele.
That's the one thing we didn't need to. That's the one thing. Shit. If only we could have thought of some way to stop this, like murdering him or something.
Forces of darkness, empower me. Take me back to my virtual reality.
Oh, we got a lightning snow globe in play. He's not messing around.
Virtual warriors, assemble!
Hail, Grimlord, master of the virtual world!
That escalated quickly.
General Agar, report!
I am here for your sire.
You didn't have enough guys, man. You could have talked to any one of those guys. You bring another guy on the screen? I mean, for Christ's sake.
Young Steele must not be allowed to reach Professor Hart. Not when we are so close to victory.
This story, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying all of a sudden, you know, got a little more complicated. Got a couple more characters to follow here now.
So apparently, Ryan and friends have been targeted by the evil Grimlord, who then sends his virtual henchmen to the real world, or are they in the virtual world? Who cares? Saban sure doesn't.
Target engaged!
What was that?
I think that was a plane robot shooting missiles at our car. I think that's what that was.
Let's get out of here, you guys. We'll be safer in the woods.
You're not gonna be safer in the woods.
They have left the vehicle!
Woods ain't gonna be much safer.
Wait. Oh, check it out.
Yeah, it's the bridge.
Come on.
On my way to this real structure.
All around me are familiar faces.
So, one commercial break later, and our heroes somehow escape the 2 attack drones off screen when they stumble upon a rejected art house project in the middle of nowhere.
Man, what is this thing?
Looks like some kind of portal or a gateway.
Oh, it looks like a portal or a gateway, you say. How many of those you seen in your time? You could just identify them on sight.
You just like portal, portal, gateway, gateway, gateway and or portal, clearly.
Please, enter the portal.
Well, here goes. Where are we?
I don't know, but it's probably a good sign that giant metal door slammed behind you.
Yes, I'm glad you were able to arrive safely.
What do you know about my father?
Soon. First look behind you for 3 VR visors.
Wow, amazing.
Oh. Say no more, Professor Hart. It's become crystal clear. Oh! Oh!
Do not be alarmed. You're looking through the reality barrier.
Okay, turn the virtual reality off. That's a little too much virtual reality.
Dad? Is it really you? Are you alive?
It's a virtual reality playback.
Oh, come on. That was too perfectly timed. You're in virtual reality together, man. You just leaning right into him?
You must listen to the professor very, very carefully. Dire circumstances must have arisen for him to have brought you here. And I can only imagine that it involves Grimlord, a sinister creature from a virtual...
Now, Dad, I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to stop you. Just curious, how you know all this? Where you been for 10 years? Okay, why'd you leave me? You left me up on a Chinese hill. Can we talk about that? So, VR Dad explains how Grimlord can be defeated, and that by using the Spirit Stones from Ocarina of Time, these young teenagers can transform into the Mighty Morphin VR Troopers. Yeah, that's what they are. Meanwhile, Ryan tries to connect with his pops, but things get a little awkward and he pieces out. He could at least send an alimony payment in, like, Bitcoin or something, cheap bastard.
Steel and his friends have reached the professor. We must act quickly. Hail Grimlord! Master! Silence!
Come on, dude. They were just giving you a Hail Grimlord. What do you want?
What is it, Professor?
Grimlord's army.
Professor, you're gonna have to step back from the camera. Also, it'd kill you to smile for once.
Trooper transform!
All right. All of a sudden, it just came to him. He remembered his instincts. When we were kids, we didn't ask any questions, did we? We were just like, yeah, of course, Trooper transform. Damn! Straight into all-out war. And hey, these parts were actually pretty cool.
Yeah! Is that all you got, Tinhead?
You'll find out!
Oh, there he goes. He's got a busted shoulder. See ya! Jesus Christ, that man just actually throw himself off a cliff for that shot? So Ryan gets knocked out so hard the episode ends. Meanwhile, in part 2, Caitlin and JB return home only to realize they left Ryan for dead in the middle of nowhere. Oops.
I just can't do it, Dad.
My God. Poor guy got hit so hard he reverted to being a baby.
I've tried my best, but I'm not good at this. I'm a failure.
You're not a failure, son. You're just a regular run-of-the-mill failure. Don't be so easy on yourself.
JB, is there any sign of Ryan yet?
It doesn't make sense. These were his last coordinates.
Wait a minute, I see him.
Hey. The fuck is that?
I wish there was a way we could get to him faster. He's gonna be okay, right?
I hope so.
There's something wrong. I can't control it. Oh, what do you think I should do?
I don't know, hit the fucking brakes.
They're not working!
I neglected to mention that I took the liberty of making a few adjustments on your car.
All right, now you can put the inspirational music on all you want. End of the day, Horatio, you just drove 2 children off a cliff without telling them. All right, what if one of them jumped out preemptively, hit their head in a rock, started speaking in tongues? How'd you feel then?
Do you see him, Caitlin?
Wait! He's down there! Ryan, can you hear me?
Yeah, but I can't move.
Yeah, also, why did you guys leave me for like 14 hours? I'm dying of sunstroke. Back at the lab, Ryan is rescued, gets healed up, and everything's hunky-dory. Except for that little Galactic Emperor problem. You know, nothing big.
It is certain that Grimlord will launch a full-scale offensive very soon. These are the sort of opponents you'll be facing. Zelton, Toxoid, Canonose, Spiderbot, Tankatron, and...
Wait, okay, slow down! Don't you roll your eyes at me! I don't see you going toe-to-toe out there in the field with fucking Cannon Nose!
Man, those guys are serious.
You're telling me. Jeb, no.
Jeb, don't go in the ding-dangulator. Your brain's gonna get zapped. The electricity in your brain's gonna get turned off.
Jeb, are you okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just fine, Ryan.
That dog is a lying son of a gun.
We have got to keep this a secret.
Yeah!
Jeb, you have got to promise me that you will never let anybody know that you can talk. I don't think the world is ready for it just yet.
Yeah, this is the one you gotta keep secret. You never said that when there were Turbotrons and Cannon Noses VR dads. None of that was meant to be kept secret, but this one, okay? The population is not going to be able to handle that one, okay? You got to put that one behind Area 51. Back at Evil HQ, Grimlord finishes his part-time shift as Galactic Emperor to return to his day job as real estate tycoon / iguana whisperer.
Rather like a game, isn't it? What's the name of this game? I win.
Oh, I know this one. This is my favorite one. Man, I remember that being a lot more fun when I was younger.
Okay, Captain. Because we've got to kill those radioactive bugs.
Sir, what exactly do you do here? Everyone else in this show looks like they have a plausible job. Even Horatio Hart looks like he's got a more plausible job than you, Woody. After catching Woody in an act of workplace incompetence, Caitlin takes the day off to get the next big scoop on Grimlord's advancing army of toy miniatures.
This is unbelievable.
Wow. Boss is never gonna believe these scoops till he sees them with his own eyes.
Got him.
All right, the professor said this will let us communicate with him from any computer.
Yes, troopers, is there a problem?
Oh shit, I remember when Horatio Hart used to come on floppy disk. Those were the days. Although, this looks a bit different than I remember. Which one did I have?
上嚟，好死攻晒嚟！哎呀，send a you to kill the robots.
Goddamn eBay Chinese knockoff! After finding irrefutable evidence that Grimlord is a big meanie who smells, our heroes suit up and set out to beat him for good.
Oh, this is so cool.
Ryan, you must go to Grimlord's village.
I'm sorry to keep just a little bit back even. I mean, like, even here, it's a bit close, but cause you're like, hello, Ryan. It's good to see you inside your mask. Can you give me a little I'd like a kiss. Just a little one.
Guys, look! Wow, check it out!
Amazing.
All right, guys, one at a time.
Now you're talking, Professor.
Whoa! Is this like another show? I don't think I've ever seen a show like this. This is a completely unique show.
I can handle this. It's like a video game.
Whoa, killed those dudes. Just like a video game.
Over here, look.
That must be the main power core.
This explosive ought to blow a fuse or two.
Yeah, this bomb ought to do the trick of blowing everything up. Not satisfied with the obliteration of Grimlord's aerial troops, Ryan takes to the ground to finish off the remaining weak and wounded.
Come on, Ivar! I've got you now, Steel!
Take that, Zictor!
See ya!
Following the deaths of dozens to hundreds, Grimlord finally admits defeat, and the gang celebrates with an awesome slow-mo high five.
I called you here to congratulate you on a job well done.
So, what now, Professor?
Yeah, I mean, are we done with this Grimlord guy for good?
Well, unfortunately, there are at least 90 more episodes of this show, so probably not.
Enjoy your moment of triumph while you can. You may have won the battle, but I will win the war.
Damn dog always double taking, making goofs in front of the Supreme Lord of the Universe. With the day saved, Ryan returns to trespassing private property, so he can think about his rogue parents once again.
And a long fight it'll be. But if there's one thing you taught me, it's to never give up, no matter how hard it gets. I won't quit until you and I are together again. I love you, Dad.
You know, after all this, it makes me wonder if I'm ever going to see my dad again. He said he was going to go out and buy me a parakeet, but he never came back. So either he was lying or he was hit by something large and fast. But it's just like Dad always told me, never give up. Unless it's looking for me. But I'll never give up the search for my old man. I'll find you, even if you are a skeleton in a shallow grave on the shoulder of a highway. I'm coming for you. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Have you seen my dad?
Yeah?
My dad.
I don't know who is my dad?
Yeah, my dad. Have you seen him around here? He left me here like 15 years ago. I don't know where the hell he is. Trying to find him.
I don't know where he is, sorry.
You don't know where he is?
No.
You have a dad, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Your dad's there?
Yeah.
You think he'll adopt me?
Yeah.
You're my dad? Son? Son High?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shanghai.
Thank you so much, sir. Dad found. Dad found. Dad found. Thank you. He's my dad. I finally found him. I finally found my dad. Thank you, man. Can I have some of that?